care must be taken to avoid personal injury. It is important to strictly follow this video guide to prevent damage to the property and to maintain product integrity. The Domestic Series pull-down access ladder is not for use in a wet area such as a bathroom, nor is it for external use. We can manufacture our ladders from different materials to suit these other environments. Contact Amboss for the correct system to suit external or wet areas. Welcome to Amboss Access Ladders. The following video demonstrates how to install your new access ladder. Find an appropriate location to install the access ladder. Make sure there is enough room to unfold the ladder. Check your model specifications in the table as shown. You will need about 4 meters of 90 by 45 pine and 2 dozen 90mm long nails. You may need to cut away any ceiling joists which may be obstructing the opening. The cutouts are to be no wider than 570mm for the Access Boss series and approximately 770mm wide for the Big Boss series. Trusses should not be modified unless approved by an engineer. It is now time to mark out the ceiling for cutting. From inside the roof space, establish the center point of the opening and drive a screw into the plasterboard. From inside the room, use the center mark to measure and mark out the opening size. Now drill a hole in each of the corners. Insert the blade of a plasterboard saw into one of the holes and begin to cut around the marked area. Now commence the insertion of the additional timber trimmers to accommodate the opening size of your access ladder model. Once you have created the opening, the rest of the installation is a breeze. Begin by fixing the hook bolt to the ceiling panel. It's now time to install the access ladder into the ceiling. Make sure that the opening of the hatch is at the right end. You may require assistance. Have someone assist you to lift the unit into position. Lift the fully assembled access ladder into the opening, ensuring that the architrave is hard up against the plaster. The fitted fixing clips will prevent the ladder from falling back out and temporarily hold it in place. Do not use the ladder at this stage. Gently open the hatch panel with the hook and pole supply. Make sure that the architrave is kept flush against the plaster by applying pressure with one hand at the opening end, and fix 2 screws into the pre-drilled holes at the opening end of each side to stabilize the ladder. Open the ladder, but do not walk on the ladder at this stage. With the ladder fully extended, fix the remaining 6 screws into position. There are 2 pre-drilled holes on either side of the counterbalance system. There are 4 in total, which must be used without exception. You may need to loosen and tighten the screws to ensure that the gap is even on both sides between the architrave and the panel. The last thing to do is to adjust the ladder with the lock nuts and screws to ensure that the feet are firmly on the floor and the hinges are closed. To open, engage the hook on the pole into the small eyelet on the opening end of the ceiling access panel. No need to unhook the pole from the panel. With both hands, grab the bottom section of the ladder and walk backwards, unfolding and extending the ladder to the floor. To close, use both hands. Lift up the bottom section of the ladder and walk forward, and folding the ladder back up on top of each other. With the use of the pole and holding it firmly, gently first push and then ease the panel back up till it is fully closed. The spring counterbalance system will keep the panel shut. Loops are placed on our pull-down access ladders from the model 3240 and above. Use the hook and pole as shown. Congratulations! You have now completed the Amboss access ladder installation, and it is now ready for use.